I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Would you look at that?
Hello, everybody. Whoosh. And captions. Okay. All right. There we go. Silly. You get to pick a light blue star, perfect, and what number? $44. I haven't seen all of the... I mean, I don't know why I would be talking about Oopsie right now. It's such a weird random thing to just bring up out of the blue. But I haven't seen her in a couple of days. Probably found garbage somewhere. So weird that I would just think to bring that up now. She must be thinking about me.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Hello? The Naughty Gnome! Hello, Raiders! Welcome in! Oh, perfect timing. I'm gonna get... Oh, gosh, there's another update to my bot? Okay. We're gonna update that real quick. But welcome in! How are you? How was your stream? The Naughty Gnome. We literally just got started. Hi, Jinx. Hi, Jess. Hello, Lightning. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you working on today? You just came in. We literally just started, and someone here has subscribed. So they get a star, and anytime that we get a raid, our raiders get a pretty gold star, and they all go into our jar of stars for our year. So we will make a star for you as well. Did some diamond painting. Ooh, what are you working on? That's always fun. You love making those stars? Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Hi, Petrichor. Oh my god, a Togepi! Oh gosh. Maybe I got there in time. A fox reading a spell book? That sounds so cute. I have been working on my diamond painting again for the first time in a while, so I like it a lot. I really do. I always enjoy it. But thank you so much for bringing everyone over. I super appreciate it. Today, the plan is I am going to work on my Kia cardigan. If you do exclamation point Kia, K-I-A-H, it'll pull up the free pattern. Oh, yes, I got it. It's super nice. I've made the back panel, and we're going to be working on the front panels today. So far, what I've done off camera is just make like the ribbing along the bottom, because that can just be really repetitive. And one of my tricks that I stand by and I find to be very helpful is if you're making something. I apologize, my voice is kind of off. But if you are making something and you want them to be the same size, make them at the same time. So I will be making both front panels at the same time. When we get to the sleeves, I'll be making both sleeves at the same time, because sometimes your tension can get a little off, and if you have them a little off in the same place on the same part, you're not going to notice that it's a little off. But if you do one sleeve and your tension's different than the other sleeve, then you're going to get two different size sleeves. So anyway, Sillykins, here's your star. Boop. And let's get gnomes all ready. If you have to raid and run, do any post-stream self-care, anything like that, please make sure that you do. You are, of course, welcome to hang out. You're welcome to chat. You're welcome to lurk. Do whatever you would like to do. So chat. I need to run something by you and see what you all think. So one of the problems I'm having with my hives, okay, is that all of the little wispy hairs along the back of my neck itch. An area that already itches. They tickle. So I think that I'm going to give myself an undercut. Which seems extreme. But I'm kind of tired. Petrichor knew what I was going to say. And Aaron to run, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Yes, we'll take good care of your community. And thank you so much for trusting them over here. Raiders, if y'all are working on any projects or if you're playing any games, let me know what you're working on, what you're playing. Yeah. Anyone here have an undercut or ever done one or thought of doing one? I've never done one. I've oftentimes joked when I've been in frustration about my hair, about just shaving it all off. But I don't think I would actually like that. Oh my goodness! Another raid! Welcome! Seems pretty straightforward. You found YouTube videos? God. Hello, Paint Nails Play Games. Welcome in. Thank you so much for that raid. I love that name. Okay, there's Nomi Star. You really want to do it again? In Nomi goes. Let me see. I have very short hair, yeah. A few times. Always tempted to do it again. It's nice in some ways, but I may be biased. Thought about it, but never committed. This is like one of those times where it feels like the reasoning behind it, if it brings any relief, I might be here for it. What were you working on today? Let's put you down. By the way, if you raid this year, we're doing a jar of stars. If you subscribe, you get to pick a color, any color that you want, and your name gets put in. If we get a raid, you get a gold star. And if you gift subs, we have a pretty sparkly purple star. So let's put Paint Nails Play Games down. And we'll fold the star for you. Only thing I've heard is growing it out can be annoying. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I'm being dramatic. I think that there's something when you've been itchy for like several months that sometimes like am I thinking clearly? Is it the best option? You know? Your internet's being dumb. Oh no. It'll grow back. Just do it. Wasn't so bad for you. I'm not too concerned about my hair. I could take it or leave it. Yeah, I mean, I would probably leave it cut like that all summer. Because I don't like hair on my neck. Like, that's one of my things. I like to be able to pull it up off my neck, especially when it's hot outside. So, like, I probably wouldn't start growing it back out again until the fall or the winter. What? Oh, no. What if I hate it? What if I hate that process and... Oh, no. It's just hair. I've donated my hair 4 times? 5 times? I don't know. I've donated it quite a few. I started doing it when I was little. Cute hats. That's... Oh my god. What if growing it out feels bad or weird, and so I just shave my whole head and start wearing cute wigs? There's cute wigs out there. I don't know. Anyway, thank you again for the raid. I don't know if you're here. I know your internet, you said, is being kind of stinky, but if anyone from your community is here and wants to let me know what you were up to in your stream, definitely feel free to let me know. But here is your star for your raid. How it'll feel on your scalp, yeah. At least you have a reason to do it, yeah. 100% beneficial, whether you like the cut or not, yeah. Buzz hats. Buzz cuts and hats can always be the backup. I always wonder how it affects long term, yeah. What were you working on today? Thank you again for the raid. I super appreciate it. We were just talking, I don't know if any of you all raiders were, we're talking about undercuts. Have any of you ever done an undercut? It's a haircut style where you trim just the underside, like you buzz it. Ooh, playing Planet Coaster too. That's fun. That's cool. I haven't played Planet Coaster, but I've seen a lot of people who have. Oh, and when you guys are brand new here, so we should play our raid video to welcome you all. But if you need to raid and run, that's totally fine. For new friends, hi, I'm Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting, but we also do a lot of like miniatures. We diamond dot. We sometimes play games. I really want to play Sims again with you all. Go back to our 100 baby family. But today we are going to work on a cardigan. We're working on the front panels of a cardigan. This seems awful small, doesn't it? Maybe when it's like this. Yeah, okay. That doesn't seem so small. It's 2 panels, so... But yeah, I'll play this raid video for you just to welcome you in, and then we'll come back and I'll tell you all a little bit more about this thought process on this haircut, okay? Be right back. Say hi. Hi, I'm Megan and welcome to my stream. We have cats in hats. Dear diary. Dear diary. I dressed as an orange for you. It worked. You're so cute. I can't. Look your face. Nailed it first try. And welcome to my birthday stream.
Less than 3,333,333,333,333. Love my family at the moat.
Artemis is staring into your soul right now. Y'all look it. You're getting so much maple silliness. Oh, you like the lesbian? Enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that follow button. So, raiders and friends of the moat, I have a question, and that is, are you ready for some shenanigans? /in chat if you are. I'm so sparkly! I'm so sparkly. Oh man, I miss my bangs. Real talk, that's what I miss. Alright, raiders, moat friends, if you are here and ready for shenanigans, get those ready emotes in the chat. If you are a follower, you have access to the ready emote. Thank you again for the raid. Hi! Are you, oh, you're leaving? I do miss them, but right now, they would be absolute hell on earth. That would not be, I could not have them right now. For the reason that I'm thinking about, like, shaving part of my head. But I look cute with them. Okay, like, let's forget momentarily about what I said. I looked cute. Okay. So if you're new here, for the last 2 months, I have been dealing with hives everywhere, all the time. They move. They flare. They're a lot. You can see here, I got lotion on. I don't really care. I don't care. At this point, I'm itchy, and I'm just trying to survive, okay? But one of the places, so I used to get them just primarily on my legs. Then they started getting legs and arms. Then chest and back. All of that. Miserable. But one of the things that I'm getting a lot of right now, if you don't want to see more, I mean, they're already here. Look away. I'll tell you when you can look back. Is this? Do you see? You remember not yesterday. This was on Monday. Okay. Do you see how big and angry? That was Monday. This was yesterday. And so all of those little wispy hairs just constantly touching just makes it that much itchier. And so also I'm like, wow, you never really look at like your hairline back there. You know, until you're taking pictures of hives. Things like that. So that's kind of why I'm okay, you can look back, by the way, if you looked away. That's kind of why I'm thinking cut my hair. Does my hair really look like that from the back? Yes. That's kind of where I am. But that's where I'm kind of like, I don't know, because I've tried everything. I already said you could look back, so I'll cover them. Like, I've tried hair clippies. I got this headband today that I'm trying to use to keep that, but it's just constantly touching. And so I don't know. But then if I use hairspray or gel, I have to wash my hair more often. Shaving could irritate the area more short term, yes. I don't think long term it would be as bad, if that makes sense. But you're not wrong. Might not solve the problem, yeah. How pokey your hair was on, oh. So you think it might make it worse? Yeah. We don't want that. I don't want to be itchy anymore. I don't know. It'd be really cool if my hives could just go away. They look a lot better right now than they did when I woke up, and they don't look great. But I was like, this is like one of those things where I've just tried to leave it uncovered all day and just constantly put lotion on. Okay. So, it could go either way, yeah. If it's already itchy now, it probably can't get worse than it already is, yeah. That's true. Worst case, it's still itchy. Just in a different way. That's why I was like, I'll talk to chat. Surely chat will have some ideas about this. I also put like an ice pack on today. Because like the one lotion that helps a lot is this one that has like a menthol cooling effect. And so I was like, well, if the cooling helps it feel good, maybe just putting an ice pack will help. And I don't know if that's partly what helped the redness go down, because when I woke up this morning, it was really red and very angry. I feel like we're out of good ideas with the general hive situation. It's just a stab in the dark at this point. 2 freaking months. This is too much. Oh, it's too much. I have not. Can I be like so honest and so blunt? I don't understand oatmeal baths. How do you not get oatmeal in your downstairs mix-up? How do you not get like a yeast infection from oatmeal baths? Like, honest to goodness question. I don't understand. It floats. Because, like, the idea behind oatmeal baths, I, like, just have always made me feel like that's just a problem waiting to happen. Yeah, I've been to doctors dermatologists, allergists. I have basically broken the bank at this point when it comes to seeing people. So I have hydrocortisone lotion, I have Benadryl cream, I have everything under the sun. We did a round of steroids to see, like, the steroids got it under control. Steroids made the hives go away. I stopped taking the steroids because it's only a short-term thing, you know? Like, it's not a long-term solution. So I stopped taking the steroids, and within 4 days, they were back. So my doctor is now calling it, and this is the part that makes me freaking crazy. Like, absolutely makes me want to, like, cry. Is that they don't know why I have hives. It's just, they showed up one day. Out of the blue. Nothing changed, and I was just covered in them. And so my doctor originally, my allergist, was like, it's probably just like an acute case. You know, it'll go away. Like, try some oh, I also take a lot of allergy medication. A lot of allergy medication. And so now that we're in this 2-month zone, it's no longer an acute case, it's now chronic. And their solution is to start an injectable course of treatment where I have to go every month and get an injection. And for the first couple of months, I have to hang out there for several hours afterwards because I could go into anaphylactic shock. And I'll probably be on the shots for at least a year. I really don't want to do that. Really don't want to do that. I'm also at the point, like, imagine if every fiber, every inch of your being itched every moment you were awake for 2 months. It's not a good, I am barely keeping it together at this point. Which is why I'm trying to come up with other ideas. I went to my neighbor who is very well versed in different sorts of herbology and things like that. And she gave me some soap. She gave me some special lotion. She also gave me medicine that I haven't taken because I understand the idea behind it, but the thought of it scares the shit out of me. So I haven't done it. So yeah, it's been a time. The main issue with, like, the steroid cream is that a lot of times it doesn't stop the itching. The reason that I'm a little shiny here right now is because I did put the cortisone cream on. Or the hydrocortisone, sorry. Because the cooling lotion that I've been using wasn't keeping it from itching. So I put that on, and then I went and put hydrocortisone on. I don't know what that word is. So I don't know what that is. Well, and they also can't check for allergies because I'm taking allergy medication. So I can't do, like, an allergy panel where they test me to see if I have an allergic reaction to something. Because I'm taking 2 Allegra a day. Yeah, I would love to have them test me for allergies. I reached out to my doctor who prescribes my metformin, which is for PCOS, because evidently that's something that could cause hives. And I'm like, I don't think that it's of any real danger other than my cycle might get kind of messed up if I just stop taking it for a little while to see if it goes away. And she's like, I don't think it would be that because you've been on it for a while. But, like, I don't know what else to do other than just trying stopping different different things, you know? No, I've not heard of that before. Oops. Well, they're just saying that it wouldn't... It's not like I just started taking the medication. So, for it to all of a sudden happen, I get what they're saying. They're like, it might not be, you know, the thing, but they're also like, no, stop taking it for a while, see if anything improves. It's annoying because there's, like, no rhyme or reason to it. Like, what causes it to flare up. Or where. Yesterday, I just tried I tried using, oh my gosh. Why can't I think of what it's called? Aquaphor lotion, which is just like a super hydrating lotion. And I just tried putting that everywhere. Now, Aquaphor has a very, like a slight level, like a slight bit of petroleum jelly, like Vaseline. So it makes you very shiny. So it was great because, like, I walked into the room where my husband was all lotioned up. Like, I'm in shorts and, like, you know, basically just like a tank top cut. And so I'm shiny everywhere. And I was like, this is the skin of a killer. And he just lost it. Like, what else am I going to do? It's been an absolute nightmare to be itchy all the time and not know why and not have a freaking solution to make it stop. Yeah, it sucks. This is the skin of a killer. Like, when I tell you... Hold on. Where's the picture? This was him. This was him. He told me that later on. When we were getting ready for bed. He goes, can you give me a hug real quick? And I was like, sure. And he was like, hold tight, spider monkey. And I was like, oh my god. Yeah, hold on. Wait, it's a live picture too, so it's even better because he...
needs more glitter.
Agreed.
Glittery.
Glittery! I'm so glittery. I do think I should marry him. I think so. Thank you for the bits. Ugh, this headband's sliding again. Hi, Smiley. Lock that one down. Hi, Livka. Oops. But yeah, I don't know what to do anymore. I told Emily when they changed their name color. I was like, everyone's gonna be confused. We got a neurodivergent group here. We're all gonna be like, huh? I'm just over mystery chronic health issues. Why are we doing this again? We did this last year. I don't need a new mystery chronic health problem every year. Please and thank you. I promise I'll find other ways of making my life exciting other than spending a couple grand at the doctor. I'm so sorry that you sympathize. I hate that anyone has to deal with this stuff, you know? Oh, Allison, I cry a lot. I cry a lot. I'm honestly sitting here thinking I need to take off this I don't know, whatever the heck, this plaid thing because it's itching. But then I might want to turn my face camera off because I don't really feel like sitting here with my shoulders exposed because people are freaking creepy. Notify us in writing. This is the least mysterious my body has been in 25 years. I love that for you. Ugh, people, I know. Like, all the people who are talking right now, I know aren't going to be like, oh my god, I see her shoulders. It's just the weirdos who are lurking, you know? It's the weirdos who haven't said anything. Oh my god, can I... Okay, talking about weirdos on the internet. Yeah, I know. Shoulders and boobs, man, let me tell you. Well, the problem is they don't always make themselves known. Sometimes they just come in and clip things. Yeah, I could just, like, boop. Done. So, I had posted a while ago, okay, on someone's video. Allison can attest to this too, as someone who knows dog behavior. Okay? These people have their cute little golden retrievers off leash, walking through, like, here, hold on, I'll show you. No legs, how about no body? Yeah, I'm just a floating head. Okay. Okay. My dog's reaction when we drop the mail. Why are you on a main road with your dogs off leash, you idiots? This shit makes me so mad. Because I have a reactive dog. And okay, yeah, are these well-trained dogs following their people? Sure. Are they always? No. Are they always going to do that? Will they always be no. Are these well-trained dogs the same ones that ran up to my dog while he was on leash and made him a reactive dog? So I commented, okay, please leash your dogs. My dog has become reactive because well-trained leash recall dogs have run up to him while he's on leash. It's made his life much smaller. He can't go to stores and places dogs go because of dogs like these. Like, yes, this is cute, but it's unfair to other dogs who are impacted by well-meaning, friendly dog owners. I can't tell you how many times I've had a dog run up to Patch and the people be like, it's okay, my dog's friendly. And I'm like, that's great, mine's not. Do you not understand? That, like, just because your dog is friendly doesn't mean every other dog in the world is. Like, I have literally screamed at someone before in a park to get their dog that was charging, and he was like, it's okay, my dog's friendly. And I'm like, mine isn't. He's going to go for your dog. Like, because when you have a dog on leash and other dogs keep running at them, they start to become reactive. They start to panic. They start to just, like, this is my space. Blah, blah. Okay?
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Saren, hi. Oh, it looks like this person either removed their comments or because I blocked them, I no longer can see them. And that was something that someone responded, Livka, is that it can also be a problem because there are people who are genuinely traumatized by dogs. Some have a fear of dogs and they can't help it. Other people don't know your dog and therefore your dog's actions are unpredictable and possibly scary to them. Why should I leash my dog just to make others feel safe is such a weird thing to think. And that's exactly it. Is like, it's not just the other animals, it's also people that you need to be considerate of. Hi, Saren. We're just talking. I'm itchy today. The hives are hiving. Oh yes, we joined a rant. Come on in. We're working on the cardigan today. That's what we're crafting in between the ranting. I was just saying that I had a flannel on to cover my shoulders because, you know, there are weird people on the internet. I'm covered in hives today. You know what? Here, go ahead. Clip me. Clip. This is what you want? Maybe there's a market for this. Maybe there's a market for hives. Maybe just, I mean, there's a market for feet pictures. Sorry. Anyway. There is. Dude, I can make so much money right now. Anyway, and I was talking about how I trust everyone here who's in chat. It's just the weirdos on the internet that I don't, and the people who come in and clip weird things and post them places, you know? And then I was like, oh my gosh, speaking about weird people. And that's where you all came in. So welcome. How is the end of your stream? Yeah, I have to close the tab I'm in because you're here now, and that means I'm here now. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Also, I'm sorry, but that's a busy road. Yeah. They get scared. Car backfiring. Friend is scared of big dogs. She's trying to get better, but big dogs scare her. Yeah. Feels unsafe even if they're not on leash. I also have a reactive dog. Bought a spray that sprays air and a hiss noise. Has suggested using the spray when dogs are approaching and ignoring their owner. Yeah, protect you and your dog. Yeah. The beagle, Patch's sworn enemy, the elderly beagle that lives down the street. The owner walks with a stick. He doesn't need to walk with a stick. He's not using it as a walking aid. He's holding it as I will swing at your animal if it comes at me. Because he doesn't actually he carries it. He just carries this big stick. I know how quickly I can break. I don't need to give you space on the road. But you have no idea. Yeah. If you clip this, you'd have to donate to Megan's medical funds. Yeah, if you clip me. Oh no, use the wrong color. Oh God. I'm sorry. In general, if I don't know the animal, I'm hesitant. Yeah. Walk with sticks because of coyotes and bobcats. My neighbor's dogs are water rescue dogs, super well trained, very quiet street. They're always leashed. Yeah. And the thing is, like, I remember growing up, there was one dog in my neighborhood who was not leashed. My neighborhood was very quiet. My neighborhood was very safe for a dog to be off leash. This dog, when I say had a recall that you could trust, no matter what, yeah. But I still, it's not. So, anyway, if you just came in on this raid, I'll reread what I wrote, okay? Oh, here's the video, by the way. This is the video. I commented on it 2 weeks ago. I freaking hate this. Okay? Seeing what happens when I drop my mail. I hate this. You're on a busy road. There's probably other people walking. And you're just letting your dog do whatever? This is so irresponsible. This is horrific. Right? I hate it. So I commented, and it has over 2.3 million likes. So forget about how many times it's been viewed. 2.3 million people like this. So I commented. 230 people have liked me. Please leash your dog. My dog has become reactive because well-trained leash recall dogs have run up to him while he's on leash. It's made his life much smaller as he can't go to stores and dog places because of dogs like these. Like, yes, this is cute, but it's unfair to other dogs who are impacted by well-meaning, friendly dog owners. Okay? Have leashes. Yeah, service dogs have to be on leash. Charging other. Yes, and that's been the issue with Elf. That is why Patch is reactive. Is because when we lived in our apartment complex, the number of times that that dogs have run up to him while he's on leash and have barked at him, bit at him, done whatever at him is so damn high. It's disgusting. And he now just is, instead of waiting, he just barks at everything. He's afraid of everything. He's like, I have to fight and protect myself from everything. Because these other people, or we were talking about people who like start yelling, "Don't worry, my dog's friendly," as he comes running up to my dog. And I'm like, that's great, my dog's not. And if, like, my dog is the one obeying the law, my dog is the one on leash, so at least I won't get in trouble, but like, I don't want to have to try and separate a dog fight. And they could be right there. They could be like right there with the, yeah, sure. But it's just, you don't want to encourage people to like do things. You know, that's the other thing. Tiny, hard to see baby. Thing is, it's a little terrier. She gets upset when dogs approach her. Or she's still, but it's like, yeah, you're having so many unnecessary risks. Yeah, certain service dogs don't have to be on leash. You are right. But the training that they go through is, you know, it's so important to think before you post anything. Yeah, people will copy you. Ugh. It's not acceptable. It's awful. So yeah, I post that. I get a lot of likes, a lot of people who say similar things. The one person who's like, you also don't know how people will feel about the dogs. Like, forget about dogs being reactive to other dogs. You have people. So this was, again, 2 weeks ago. This morning I woke up to a comment from a man. My dog said to tell your dog, he is a little lame-ass dingbat. He said to tell him, stay his ass in the backyard. Can't handle the streets, stay off the leash. My dog said, your dog shouldn't even be out and about with that attitude. Okay. I respond with, well, your dog sounds like a charming pup. Wonder where he got such a shit attitude. He responds with, he was a rescue. He came like this. He said, your dog better watch his tail. I said, well, then you must not be a very good dog owner if you can't train out bad behavior like that. Sounds like he's the one who should stay his ass in the backyard since he's so aggressive. To which he responds, oh, he's a sweetheart. He's not aggressive at all. He just doesn't like your dog. Bitch, you don't even know my dog. You're just a man who's angry that a woman had a good idea on the internet. To which I responded with, how interesting. He's not aggressive, but he hates a dog he's never met. Well, anyway, you have the day you deserve. I'm blocking you because this is unproductive and I have better things to do than respond to a troll. Oh yeah, that's the thing too, Elf, right? Like if they walk their dogs off leash and their dog attacked another dog, or their dog gets attacked by a dog who's on leash, they'll flip. To be excited, yeah. Get down, 4 paws on the floor. This guy sounds like a real winner. Where the hell do you get this idea that women are complex or complicated when in reality they are? Yeah. This grown-ass man is trying to say their dog isn't aggressive while being aggressive. My dog's not aggressive. He's a sweetheart, but he said, F your dog. Wait. So he's not aggressive, but he wants to fight a dog he's never met? Methinks he might be the Oh, wait, no. The dog's not aggressive. The man is. Oh. Oh. Bless your heart. Also, how much do you want to bet that his dog is some little yippy thing that actually would lose in a fight? Like a dog I could just drop kick? I'll take the bear. I don't have a bear on the internet telling me that he wants to fight my dog. This wasn't even on a freaking, this, what did I just pin? Hello? No. What did my yarn pinned this message. Like, I should have said something like that. Your dog is so good that he's trained you to speak for him. Definitely an ankle biter. Doesn't mean use the consent with jumping and stuff. Yeah. Sure. You don't know. And that's the other thing. Like we were saying, people can have health problems. People can have trauma with animals. So, like, it's not their job to, like, no one should have to, like, worry about, like, I don't walk Patch by myself. I don't, because if someone had their dog off leash, sometimes we had a dog before that got off leash. Like the dog was properly being walked, had a collar, had everything else. The collar snapped. Like the leather literally just like, super friendly dog comes running up towards us. This is when we still had Coco. And so I walked Coco, James walked Patch, and I grabbed Coco as the mediator because she will intercept and, like, stop that. And Patch, I was like, James, just keep walking, Patch. I'm like, don't. And Coco was like, oh my God, a new friend. And the owner's like, I'm so sorry. You know, again, same, it was a bully breed. And I'm like, you're okay. Like, I could tell that she was worried that I was going to be freaking out because of the breed of her dog, and the dog is running up. The dog was doing very friendly things. They weren't jumping. It was all as good of a situation as could be. I helped her get the dog back. She's like, I can't believe this. Like, she showed me the collar, which just, like, disintegrated. Oh, my God, yeah. Like, absolutely no fault of her own, and everything went okay. But I'm like, this is why I won't walk Patch alone, is because say that happened and I was with him, I could not be that intermediary because the woman had 2 dogs that she was walking. And so I'm like, I need someone with me. Like, I can't take my dog out for relaxing anything, you know? People don't train their small dogs because they can pick them up. Yep. It is so rare to find a little dog that has a good attitude. And that isn't yippy and nasty, and that is not saying anything about the dog. That is, like, almost 1,000 times because of the owners. Yeah, I felt so bad. I was like, you're okay? Bully breeds are not the most likely to bite. It's the little dogs. They have a big dog complex. Little dogs do. Okay, I snoozed ads once because we were in the middle of our conversation. But I'm gonna go put more lotion on because I itch. Yeah, always exceptions. Just like how when I said, of course it was a man. We know it's not all men. We do. Hello, I just showed you the biggest green flag one when I walked into my husband and said, this is the skin of a killer, and he almost peed himself laughing. We know it's not all of them. It's just that we can't necessarily know when we're dealing with someone on the internet which one they are until they show their true colors, like Mr. Man talking for his dog. At daycare, she was there for the people. I love that. Yeah, no, definitely. And I appreciate that because there are people who would be like, oh my gosh, this person's just a man hater, a little dog hater, or this. No. We're not. My aunt and uncle have like one of the sweetest Chihuahua mixes ever, but that's because the dog is trained. Are so irresponsible with their pets and children, yeah. For Twitch purposes, we love men. All right, let's take a quick stretch break. Oops, I muted too soon. Play some words on stream, get a snack, get a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, cover yourself in itch cream, whatever. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Whoosh. Did I miss anything? Don't scratch. I missed a spot. Oh. I think she went back to what she was doing. Weirdos. This, Artie, do you want to see what I got? It's not for you. It's little starbursts. Artie was like, what's in the bag? A little sweet treat. Because mom's hormonal and itchy. Hi. That's a really bad combination. I just put lotion on my stomach because of the hives. Yeah, they're the fave reds. Very good. They came in a Ziploc, in like a bag, but I took them out. Oh my god. Babushka Artie. I love you so much. Okay. No one is ready for this. Ma'am, are you the most beautiful lady? Can I get a better picture? Come here. Come here. No. Wait. Listen, if you're gonna come and bother me, you have to be expected to be bothered back. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I love her so much. Hi, you're so beautiful. Have you been working hard? Have you been hard at work in the fields? She's like, why did I come in here? Why did I even come in here, Mom? This wasn't worth it. Hi. I'm so sorry for all you have to put up with. Was it worth becoming an indoor kitty for this? James! I love this so much! Wait, I'll get you a treat. You were so good. You were so good. Artie gets a salmon snack. A salmon snack. Yeah. And one more. One more. Say, we always reward the babies for the silly things I make them do. She's a babushka. Artie is not near the keyboard, no. Honestly, she didn't even seem that annoyed, no. I'm sorry, I know I'm making... He's been working hard on her farm. Hi, I love you. I love you. Would you like, I mean, we could take one more picture. Not in front of the computer. And you can get some more treats. Does that sound good to you? Come here. Come here. I got the treats. Come on. They're your treats, look. Come on. Come here. You gotta come over. I just put lotion on. You're gonna make me pick you up? Come here. Oh. I gotcha. Okay. Hang on, we have a very impromptu photo shoot. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Here. Wait. I will get you snacks. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Wait right there. Okay. Good girl, Artie. Okay, that's all you're getting, because otherwise you're going to get upset tummy. Oh, all right. Are you ready? Are you ready? James, I did a thing. I bet you all didn't expect to have a live lesson on how much of a pushover Artie is. Listen, when I tell you that she is so easy, what did I do? Listen, Artie came up here and was demanding attention. So what did I do? I made her a babushka. Okay? And then I said, we're gonna have a little photo shoot without a computer rack in the background. Okay? Are you ready? I promise the color is not as bad as this camera makes it look, but this camera, not my camera. Ready? Oh, this one's art. Look at this. Look at this. This is art. This needs to be printed. I love her so much. Look at her. She's like, I'll do more things, Mom. She says, that's the thing. She's like, I'll do it again. I'll do more. What else do you want from me? I'll do it. Do you have more snacks? And then tell everyone what happens if you have too many treats. She looked away from me. She's like, I will not tell them about the night of 20 throw-ups and then IBS tummy. Lord, I gotta post those. Yeah, we gave her greenie treats when I did the last pet photo shoot, which I have not edited yet. It's fine. It's fine. And then I didn't realize, ended up throwing up all over the place. And then she like couldn't get comfortable. It was really weird. Saren knows. I called her. I asked. I'm like, Saren, can I FaceTime you? And Saren was like, sure. And she just basically had really bad gas. So Artie does not get greenie treats anymore. The others, Maple and Pippin, don't care. They're fine. Artie's leaving. She's like, I'm done. I've noticed that too with animals. That greenies seem to be hit or miss. I know her whiskers look so good. Her hair looks so good. Ugh. I gotta use like a filter on it to make it look old-timey. Oh, anyway, thanks for waiting while I did that little impromptu photo shoot. That was... What's her skin and hair care routine? I must know. She does this thing with her leg, and then no. And she gets sensitive stomach kibble. That's her. That's her routine. Yeah, like the sepia tone. Or like a black and white, like, yeah. One of the ones that, like, will fade the colors. Honestly, thank goodness for pets. They're the only thing that's been getting me through this, like, last 2 months. Like, don't get me wrong, my husband, amazing support. This man, any time of day that he is home and I ask him to, like, put any kind of lotion or whatever on me, he does it. He's not grossed out. He doesn't make any kind of, you know, remarks because lotioning and things like that, and he knows that I feel icky. But the silly shenanigans from my pets are next level. Next level of medicine, I guess. Anyway. Yours had the zoomies. I love it when they do that. I wouldn't do that again. Oh no. Yeah, that doesn't sound like something you should continually do. Caught a bug this morning until you acknowledged her and gave her treats. Oh my god. What a baby. Office dog won't stop barking today. Oh no. She just has a lot of things to say. Per my last email. Then you know it's oh yeah. Oh yeah. Things that you put down always just run away. You put them down for a minute and they're like, bye. Yeet. I'm gone. I never even existed. Anyway, I didn't mean for our ad break before to interrupt the stuff with dogs, but yeah, just bottom line, don't be the people that let your dogs off leash in public, and don't be the kind of people who decide to bully other people online but say that it's your dog who's saying the bullying things. It's not a good look. There are strangers here? Oh no. Good job, office doggo. What a come out? Oh no. Yeah, use common sense, be nice to people and animals. The end. Ooh. Oh, God. I think every office needs to have an animal of some kind. I know not everyone can be around, you know, animals because of allergies, but like, then have fish or like a lizard or something. Something that you can do silly things like put a headband on them and make them look like they have a babushka hat. Honestly, you know what you know what Artie made me think of? Kirsten, the American Girl doll. Oh, that's so cute. Couldn't have animals, yeah. No, and I get that, but like, I don't know. Animals just help make days so much better. Y'all, part of me, alright, so I'm back to the undercut thing. If I do that, will the hair that, because like it's these little wispy bits, does that just mean that like the hair, the other hair that, I don't know how to describe it, that's then closest to being at the back, will that just fall out then and be wispy bits on your neck? Do you know what I mean? Here. Artie was looking for her food. I pick her food up because otherwise Pippin eats it. Like, is there always going to be some wispy bit? Or is it just like... Sort of. I'm trying not taking my metformin. My doctor said that we could give that a try. Because out of curiosity, when my neighbor was like, does any of the medication that like you take on a daily basis have a possibility of causing hives? She's like, because even if it didn't in the past, it doesn't mean that it couldn't now. Because like you can develop allergies to anything at any point. And that's true and fair. So, unfortunately, I do think hives can also be caused by Effexor, which is my anxiety medication. That's also been treating my migraines. It's like, this is part of what makes me nuts, is that they're like, we can't test any of this. So if you start doing these shots, who's to say that I will ever get to be off of them? Who's to say... Who's to say that we're ever going... Like, I just... Like, surely there must be a way to test this. Other than just stopping taking medicine. That seems to be it at this point. My doctors are all like, well, since the allergy meds aren't fixing it, I'm sure there's other options. Like, my neighbor, and I haven't tried this because honestly, the thought of it scares the snot out of me. I understand how it works. I understand the thought process behind it. She has a lot of like homeopathic type treatments of things for different ailments, and one of them, I forget what it is, I'd have to look at the bottle, right, is taking this thing that she gave me, this little medicine, every 3 hours for like 20, like a day. You know, I don't have to get up in the middle of the night, but like, and I forget what is in the one that she gave me, but like she was saying that there's different types. Like there's also one, for instance, that is like basically essence of like stinging nettle, which is a very itchy plant. And the idea here is that like my body is producing these hives for a reason, is itching for a reason, and to like feed it almost to make it stop. Like, you know how when you have a fever, like sweating it out can help break it? So the idea of like, okay, you itch, let's really amp up everything in an effort to make it all stop. So I haven't tried it because I'm a weenie and I'm scared. Yeah, this is like, it's like a concentration of it. This happens, and I tell you about it all the time when it does happen. Every now and then, McAfee, which I don't even have on my computer anymore, decides to make Yahoo my default search engine. I can safely tell you, never in my life do I want Yahoo to be my default search engine. Never. 0 times. 0.0 times do I want Yahoo as my default search engine. Please stop trying to make it a thing. Hey, James. Hi, can you do me a favor? Like, now or as soon as you can from your game? No, yes or no? Okay. So, you remember how our neighbor was like, do any of the meds that you take, can they cause hives? And I was like, well, according to Google, like, yes. Can you look up Effexor and hives and like see how soon it would start after taking it? See if there's any kind of like, are there pictures? Is it this kind of thing? Is it like, you know me. Do you want me looking into side effects and symptoms? Yeah, and that's why I haven't done it, Allison. No, I don't do well if I look up side effects of medication. James knows this. I will all of a sudden have every side effect and symptom. Sometimes I will. Sometimes I won't. And sometimes, like, for instance, the propranolol, I had one of the very rare ones. Same thing with, like, Benadryl, right? Most of the time, Benadryl makes people sleepy. Benadryl makes my heart race. So, like, I don't look things up. Because if I look them up, then I'm going to be thinking that those things are going to happen. Whereas if someone else looks it up, then they just know. And if I'm like, hey, is this a side effect? They can be like, yeah, why? But if I like read, oh yeah, this medicine might make your third toe fall off, I'm going to be looking at my third toe nonstop, you know? On your thyroid, yeah. People do have like a lot of times those rare side effects really don't happen that often. Like they very genuinely don't. But every now and again, you are the rare side effects. Oops, I clicked too soon. I just don't want to, I don't want my only solution to this. I'm so tired of talking about this too. That's the other thing. I'm tired of being itchy, but geez Louise, am I tired of talking about it? Am I tired? I'm so tired of bringing it up. I'm so tired of you all having to hear this crap all the time. It's just, there's so many more brains here that maybe we can like figure out something, you know? Have your husband do that from now on? Yeah. Isn't even listed most places. Well, and I guess that's one of those things that like it's hard when things aren't listed or it's like a really rare side effect. But that's when like I have to just like reach out to your doctor or like on call people or something like that because sometimes it does happen. Um and like of course I listen to the doctors when they tell me like, "Oh yeah, this might cause you might have an upset stomach, so like take it with food." Like I listen to the side effects the doctors say, although I really wish sometimes they wouldn't tell me them. Um but yeah, it's hard. It's hard to be a well-informed individual and also deal with anxiety. That is so hecking true. Facts. Itchy skin can happen. Okay. Um is it typically like the kind of hives I'm having or is it like the kind where like your throat feels funny and like is it the weird moving around kind or is it like I don't know. Wasn't even aware. Yeah. Yeah. Cuz I think that metformin and you can double check this cuz I had less issue the Effexor is still a new medication to me. I've only been taking it. I haven't been taking it for a full year yet. Metformin I've been taking for a long time, so I'm less nervous about looking up side effects and things like that with that one because I'm like, nah, I've been taking it for like 7, 8, 9, 10 years and I haven't had that. But I think that metformin, it's more common to have hives. Could you look that up too? And then I give you a big skin of a killer Bella hug later. Metformin, same thing. Like how you looked up the effector? Because I'm pretty sure that that one was much more common. But... Hold on tight, spider monkey. Oh yeah, Sarah, and you... So... I tried a different approach last night. One of the things I have, my neighbor gave me some really great soap to use, some allergy helping lotions to try and things like that. And one of the things I was thinking is, you know, the other day when I shaved my legs, in an effort to prevent a mass breakout of hives, normally when I shave, it gets really irritated, and so I erupt in hives. I slathered my legs in Vaseline because it was the least allergy, when you looked at like the active and inactive ingredients, it's the calmest, most natural thing I could have done. Well, yesterday, because I was itchy to an unreal extent, yesterday after my shower, I had Aquaphor, which is also, it has like 4% petroleum jelly and then just a couple of other like very skin soothing safe things, right? And I put that on after my shower. My favorite thing is that like putting it on will literally make like my heart monitor be like, you're overexerting yourself, because I'm like rubbing lotion like everywhere. Well, because of that like 4% petroleum jelly, I was really shiny. Yeah, I used I don't know. I've used stuff for like my tattoos too. I think, was it Cetaphil? I don't know. Anyway, James is in the other room. And I come out. We were going to color together. We've been having fun coloring. And I come out basically with like A&D ointment. What? Basically, you know, little on. Let's be real, because I was covered in lotion. And I walk into the dining room where he is. And I go like this. And I go, this is the skin of a killer, Bella. And he lost it. Because I'm shiny. I'm glittery. I'm sparkly. And he literally, he just, like, the two of us, neither of us could breathe. I was just laughing so hard. And so then later that night, he gives me a hug. He goes, hold on tight, spider monkey, which is another really weird quote from Twilight. And like, I itched like crazy, but it was like the funniest thing. Like, we just laughed for like 10 minutes straight, and I was like, I was just... Yeah, it was great. So... Oh, I hate that for you, Emily. You want more tattoos? I can't breathe now. Yeah, that was basically us last night. It's just... This is the skin of a killer. Oh, jeez. Oh, yes, Allison, I see your DM. My thyroid levels have been checked. And guess what? Guess what? I've had so much blood work done, and it's all normal. I love being told that all my blood work has come back normal. Okay, you are here. I was like, maybe Allison's not here. Could, on some other medications that could be tried. Okay, I'll look at that on the next stretch break. A Plusle! Oh my gosh, Minen was here yesterday. I gotta catch you. Give me 1 second, James, I can look. I have it in my document, my questions for medical people. Alright, this is all propranolol. Hold on. I started taking the Effexor on June 5th. Thanks for the lurk. Dishes don't load in the washer on their own. They should. That'd be nice. Ask of this year. Listen, I don't know what day anything is anymore. We're in February. One of my favorite things in my list of stuff for my doctors and questions and notes about switching medications and things like that. Hang on, I'm going to show it to you. It's right at the tippy top there. Maple stood on my keyboard, and he left me that very important note. I've been taking the same generic. Unless something changed in, like, the actual way that the company manufactures it. I really thought that I had it when I stopped taking the one a day and things got so much better. And then I evidently messed it up by taking the Dimetap. So, like, I don't... No. I did look at hormonal stuff. I know. No. Here's the thing. Please keep coming with theories, even if I say no, I've looked at that, or no, I've already tried it, because maybe together we come up with something I haven't thought of or I haven't tried. So don't be like, well, she keeps shooting it down. No. Keep coming. Keep bringing it. And the vitamin could have absolutely been the kicking off point, because I had started taking the multivitamin a couple of, I want to say, like, maybe 2 weeks before all of this started. I don't know if I made a note of that in my thing. I can take a look. You all get paid in babushka pictures of Artie. Mine is weird as hell. Research on periods is not really there. Yeah. Like, if I wasn't so anxious about, like, going to, like, the hospital or things like that, the urge to just, like, go and sit down and be like, I'm not leaving until someone gives me a freaking answer. Yeah, everyone keeps talking about this, but I don't have any of the other symptoms. I don't have shortness of breath, diarrhea, vomiting, anaphylactic. Like, I don't have... So it's like, I don't know. No. I don't think so. The MCAS thing, the mast cell activation syndrome. But I literally only have one symptom. Like, is that enough to have it? Like, I have one of the like, I had... On the 2nd, I realized I had started taking one-a-day women's about a week or two before the hive started. Talking with mom and dad, I decided to stop taking them to see if anything improves. Within 3 days of stopping it, the hives had gone down. Then I took Dimetap because I was having really bad, like, sinus stuff. And the hives came back on the 11th. And they haven't gone away since. Can I be, like, super duper point blank honest with y'all? I know and I appreciate that y'all are like, I think that it could be this. Mast cell activation syndrome has no cure, has no solution, has nothing to make you better. you're just fucked. And while I know that you all are like, I really think it's this, and that should give you some kind of relief, that scares the ever-loving crap out of me. To be like, oh no, it's just this thing that you're going to have for the rest of your life. Do you know how many health things that I already have for the rest of my life that are going to screw me? It doesn't have anything. I don't want to manage things. I want to get better. Because honestly, this isn't life. This isn't living. Year after year after year of mystery health illnesses and ailments is not what I want. And it's making my life smaller. And what I get to look forward to or what I can hope to have much less likely. So I do appreciate and understand that you all think it's this, but I hope and I pray that it's not, because I don't know how I'll deal with it. I can't deal with this. It's already too much. And if that's what it is, and the government won't give me money for being disabled, and I still have to go to all these like, what's the point? If I'm just gonna be living every day feeling like trash, either migraines or vertigo, or I'm gonna itch, or I'm gonna what, like, so I know it's something I've talked to my doctors about. I appreciate you all mentioning it, but I really hope it's not. And that isn't to say that anyone who's going through it should feel the same way. It's just, and this is like another one of those things, you know, where, oh, God only gives you what you can, he knows you can handle. Stop with that crap. No one should be given any of this. No one should. I know that none of you want it.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Lumi! Hello! Welcome, Raiders! How was your stream? What were you working on today?
It was peanuts and pajamas.
Oh, they weren't in a thing?
No.
Happy Christmas. Those ones
Oh,
are
these
for
are supposed to be for me?
Because you remember I was like, you had gotten me a pair, and I was like,
yeah.
I was going to get you a pair, but they didn't have your size. They had the same ones at
It
Walmart.
was just in like a paper bag, like with a handle.
Oh, so they must have got it from the store.
Yeah.
Well, we have matching ones now. James had gotten me, one of the things I really needed this year, hold on, wait one sec, then you can take them. I really wanted, like, pajama pants that were, like, not flannel, because those ones just are, after a while. And James got me these ones from, I think, Hot Topic.
No, it was from Box Lunch.
Box Lunch, same thing. And I was going to get him the exact same pair, but they didn't have his size. And I was on Walmart the other day because I showed Kenya something that was Bluey related.
Mm.
And so I had like Bluey typed in, and then I saw like up at the top it had like men's, and I was like, what is, and I clicked on it and I'm like, they have the same brand like the same one in like, because they only had like large and extra large when I was going to order them
Right.
for you. And so I was like, perfect, I'll get him a pair for Christmas. And evidently they didn't come in. So, Merry Christmas!
Thank you. They're soft.
They are really soft. So we each have the same pair of Bluey PJs now. Oh, goodness. Anyway, hi, Raiders. Welcome. Welcome in. What were you making? Boulders? What? Tell me more. Of those to Kenya when you saw them? Yeah, because they only had them at the one, at like Box Lunch, and they didn't have them in the size that I needed, and I was like, dang. And then I cracked up when I opened up Christmas presents because he had literally gotten me the same PJs, but he must have gotten them before they ran out of, like, the size. So when I saw that Walmart had them in the same size, like, the right size, I was like, oh, well, those are getting purchased. Hot pads for your bowls? Bowl holders? Boulders? Oh my God. I love that so much. What do you make your boulders out of? Oh my God. That's great. Well, welcome in, everybody. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. We are having a time. Hives are hiving, sinuses, it's, you know. The face cam might come back on. But for now, we have the backyard cam, which actually I have to adjust again a tiny bit because, oh, so you're sewing them? I set the thingy up so that there's no glare anymore, but it means that the show babushka arty. Okay. I saw Emily ask in chat if we need to have a babushka arty emote. I was wearing a headband in an effort to keep my hair off the back of my neck because it was really making me itch. And Artie was like, hi, I'm here, I'm bothering you now. And so obviously when a cat comes to bother you, you have to bother them back. Like, it's the rules. I don't make up the rules. Lumi, you have cats, so you understand when they come and bother you while you're crafting. That means that they're here to help. So, she instead got the headband but she looks like a little babushka working the farm. Um, and then I was like, well, you know, I can't just have Babushka Artie in front of the computer because she wouldn't have a computer. You know? Oh my gosh. Let me focus on Lumi's star here. And not crushing it. There we go. Okay. Lumi, thank you for the raid. You're a star, and now you're in my jar. Okay. So then I brought her over to the office chair. Oh. Evidently. Whoops. And I took a couple of good quality with the camera. Now keep in mind the camera that this camera, this one here is not good quality. You know, it's a $40 camera. But hold on. I'll post these, but ready for it? My favorite. This right here, this needs to be in a museum. Look at her. Look at her. Majestic. Beautiful. Portrait of an American housewife. Circa 1900. I had treats at this point, and she was like, Give me snack, mother. Please. Please, Gib. So, that's been my day. Oh, gosh. She's a very good model. She's very patient. And she, as you can see by her eyes there, is willing to do anything for a salmon treat. Anything. So today, I haven't even talked about this. Today we're working on, my cardigan. This is the Kia cardigan. It is a free pattern. You can find it there. It's really nice. These are the front panels. And I've done the back panel. And one of my big tips, also hi Emma, by the way, sorry, but I got distracted by cats. But hello. Yes, you all are in the jar. Oh no. My train of thought, it's gone. Oh, I remember, it's back. It came back. One of my suggestions anytime that you're making a piece that has two parts, like sleeves or socks, one of the things that I like to do is make them both at the same time. Because if your tension is a little wonky one day and then it's good the next day, there's nothing worse than making like a sleeve and having one sleeve be really weirdly shaped and the other one be completely fine because you had weird tension one day and not the next. So I make both pieces at the same time. So this is both front panels. So it takes a little longer, but at the same time it gets done. When it's done, it's done. And then everything is the same size. So that's my hot tip. Hot tip Wednesday. It's not Thursday. So, yeah. Listen, Artie had to wear that strawberry cone for months. She's like, I could be a babushka for a little while for a treat. She said that she could handle it. She's like, I didn't even get salmon treats when I had to wear my strawberry cone. I just suffered. But thank you for the raid. If you need to raid and run, please make sure that you do. Go take care of yourself or the critters. You're welcome to chat or lurk or do whatever else you'd like to do. And raiders, or anyone who hasn't already told me, feel free to let me know what you're working on today. What you're crafting, gaming, whatever. Lumi's probably back at Nikki right now. I love how many people are enjoying that game. I love when, like, a free game is just a lot of fun, you know? Like Palia. Like, we love to see it. A Cookie Monster purse? Oh my god, that sounds so cute. Are you designing it, or is it like a pattern somewhere? So Cookie Monster was my favorite of the Sesame Street Muppets or puppets or whatever you want to call them. He was always my favorite. You're designing it? Oh man. Well, if you have any pictures, I would love to see. Or, and again, this is no pressure. I know there's like a million Discords. You're welcome to join our Discord if you'd like to share pictures. That sounds adorable. And also, of course, what's going on, silly? Silly, did you see my pictures that I sent you? Because we went on a ride together, too. Miracle outfit, To be perfect has been a struggle, dude. Needing to, like, evolve certain things or, like, level up certain things, but not having enough supplies to do it. What in the hell? How am I supposed to get enough points to level up all these clothes? And glowing up my clothes has been... Yeah! Oh, I don't get it. Got a cattail in my mouth. Love that for me. Yeah, I'm like... Right now, I'm like going around getting all the whim fragrances. I still need to like challenge all the stylists for in like the little portfolio thing. I couldn't even, I don't know if you were able to like beat the lady at the firework island, Joya or whatever. I got to like a certain point with her and I can't beat her anymore. And I'm like, I need to, though, in order to, like, I don't know. Did his flap over? Oh, my goodness. I am honored to have a cat flop on me. Oh, speaking of cat flops, do you want to see this? Of course you do. Who am I kidding? Look at this sweet boy last night. He was snugged in so hard. Look at this. And then he was like, why you take my picture? And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's just you're so cute. And then he laid his little head on the computer and watched me play Infinity Nikki. And then he was like smacking the mouse. He's a big helper. I know. Also, when I went before to get Starburst, this was Pippin. Look at her. It's a scratching board, and she's like, I call this a bed. It looks like it'd be comfy. Oh, the firework island thing. The one, hold on, I have Nikki on my phone. I can pull it up. The one for the current event, yeah. There's like the lady on the firework island that you can like challenge to fashion things. And I got to like, I don't know, like the 7th whatever, and I can't beat her anymore. So I moved on to other things that I have going on. This one. Yeah, this is the 7th style. I can't beat this one. Holy moly, what? So you feel with the mirror challenge? Yeah. I get to like a certain point and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, too hard, but I didn't get enough stuff to like level up my other things, so how am I supposed to beat the one, what? Yeah, it's like the same lady. And she like tells you really long stories that I skip through. I don't read a single thing she says. Cause I just skip it. Listen, some of the things are interesting and I want to read, and some of them I'm like, this, like, anytime that I see investigate in a book, I can guarantee you I'm not reading anything that book says. It's so long. I don't have time for this. I just investigated you so that you'd stop sparkling. And to see if you might be a game. But no, you were just like, today, on the 18th of February, in the year of 1050... Oh my god, shut up, no one cares. I have to read it, I skip it. If it's paragraphs, I'm skipping. If it's like short little conversations with like a character, I'll read you. But as soon as it's like the first thing that they're telling you is like paragraphs long, especially if it's not part of like the main story. The main story was really interesting, and like, you know, the things with like the Feywish sprites and stuff like that. Like I was invested. I needed to know more, so those I would read like between the characters. Again, nothing that was written down. But like the Feywish and the PCs, I'm like, yeah. I'll read books like no tomorrow, but ask me to read in video games and suddenly I don't have the patience. It interrupts the flow. It interrupts the flow of the game. Yeah. Like, I came here to beat some baddies and craft some things, not read a novel. When I want to read, if I sat down to read a book and suddenly I'd have to play I'd have to beat a level in order to read a book, I'd be really annoyed by that too. Like, I didn't sit down to play a game or solve a puzzle. I wanted to read my book. But when I sit down to play a game or read a puzzle, I don't want to read a book. I don't really have dialogue or voice. Everything is voice acted. The voice acting in Nikki has been really nice. There's been so much of it. For like a free game, there's a lot. Oh, I feel like I messed up the mood of stream before that stretch break. I'm sorry, y'all. If you're still even here. Oh, well. Life sucks, we all know, yeah. You're grocery shopping? So, this one, it's not a whole lot of panels. It's the front and back, and then the sleeves. I can show you, the pattern. It's really pretty. Cleaning and purging crap to avoid the news. Such a mood. Honestly, I understand. These are the front panels. So here's, oh god, that's huge. This is what it looks like. And I am on these front bits. Oops, you can't see my mouse. So I did the back panel, and then these are the front panels, and then I'll just have sleeves left to do. Yeah, I'm excited about this. It's a super cute pattern. And it's free. And we love free. And the yarn is cute. So, even better. Crochet Pooh Bear. Oh, I love that. Oops. No, stop it. There we go. I like the pattern too. I like the way that it looks. Yeah, no worries. Which hook did you end up going with? No, you're so good, Lockpick. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Also, I would say feel free to leave like a review if you want to. Been lurking since the dog rant. Lockpick's been here for a hot minute, man. I still can't believe what a gross man to encounter on the internet. Ugh. Double crochet, since that made the most sense. 8mm was the closest. I sent it to my mods this morning when it happened, and I was like, I had such... I wanted to just, like, call them more names, and but I was like, no, that's not good for anyone. Just know that I called them more names in my head. You're not wrong, Lockpick. Have a safe drive home. Thanks for being here. What the hell was that? Why did my music just make a loud fart sound? Did anyone else hear that? What in the world? No, huh. Maybe it was maybe my speaker, I don't know. Artie, did you toot? Cat farts are gross. Yeah, they're stinky. You have cats and a dog to blame it on, and a husband. Let's be real here. But I don't know what that sound was. I'm glad that you didn't hear it, though. So I was like, oh man, if anyone had, like, headphones in, that could have been loud. Dog playing in the snow. Oh. Babies. I saw, I don't know how many, I'm sure most of you all know the We Rate Dogs page, where they, like, post pictures and videos of dogs. And they did, like, their top 10 winter dogs. And some of them were so cute. Like, there was a little puppy who was, like, trying to eat snow, like, trying to bite snowflakes as they fell. Oh. I love that, like, he also uses the platform and, like, the fame to do good for, like, shelter dogs and stuff like that. Like, he sells merch, and, like, all the profits of the merch go to, like, help rescue dogs or shelters, and I just, oh my god, makes me happy. Hold on. Let me see if I can find here. I'll fast forward. Nope, too far. Oh, was it further? Okay, are you ready? His name is Appa too. This little puppy, wait. Not this one. That's pretty cool though. But this little guy? And then this puppy who saw snow for the first time and was just baffled. Like, look at this dog. Is like, what? It's cold? And just, what? Animals are the best. Yeah, he was fully flabbergasted by the weather. I love animals. They're the best. His flabbers were gasted, yep. I'm on row 14, and I have to do 34, so that's pretty good, considering that I'm doing both at once. You know? That's 28 rows total. You have a leopard gecko and a cat? Ooh! We have 3 cats and a dog. we didn't plan on having any cats in the sense that like we didn't go to an animal shelter and rescue them. They came to us though. And we're like, "Hi, you're my people now." The cat distribution system said otherwise. How old is your leopard gecko? Aw, just a baby, but a full-grown one. Very cool. What's their name? I worked at PetSmart for a really long time, so I have a lot of knowledge about small animals because that was the department I worked in. Following that good news girl. Oh yeah, Jen. She posts good news every day. Yeah. Freaking need that right now. Peter Pan! Your cat is Kyle. I love that. Yeah, we have a tuxedo boy kitty. Oops. And an orange girl kitty. And then a Maine Coon mix girl kitty. Maple, Artemis, and Pippin. Oh gosh, I did that wrong again. Oop. I love how pets can have very human names, like Kyle. Or they can also have, you know, really weird names like Cardboard Box. Or like Soup Can or something like that. You follow a deli department? That's a great name. I remember seeing one, like a pet page. I almost want to say they were called like the Breakfast Bunch or something. And there was an animal. One of them was named Maple. One was named Pancake. And one was named Waffle. It was like all different breakfast things. Met a pet with a human first name. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever met one in person with like a human first name like Kyle. I'm pretty sure that there was a dog named Butter. I think that there were 4 of them, or there was one. I wish that I had followed the page now. It was one of those like mindless scrolls, you know, where you are just like, "Ha, that's funny." Cat was Jasmine. That's not a common first name, yeah. George, Fred, and Millie. Oh my gosh. I wish I had you guys to name my cat. Why? Did I just finish the same row? Yeah, okay. Was Lily. Aww. I mean, my first my rabbit, when I was a kid, was named Fluffy. He's Dude. We call him Kitty or Cat. That's sweet, though. That's cute. My cousin had a cat named Hey You. And he came when you would call him. Get a Maine Coon and name it Cat. Hamster named Pete. Oh my gosh. were making a vet appointment and dad asked me what the cat's name was and you panicked. Does none of you had like discussed that? It was just the cat was there and just being a cat. And no one thought to give it a name. Dog named Spencer. Alright, this is going to be our last row for the night. Because then we're going to go make some dinner. There's so many good names out there for animals. Or fun ones or whatever. Fun stories behind them. So the plan, I think, for tomorrow is to work on the cross stitch that we were doing for Finish Friday. Because on Friday, I think we're going to start assembling the cat couch. Because my waterproof... Yeah, the waterproof pillowcases should be here tomorrow. So we're going to do cat couch on Friday instead. See if we can't finish off 2 projects this week. Nishi, aw. Snickers, Suki, Amadio, and Remy. My parents had 2 border collies when I was born, Chester and Corey. And Chester was the best dog in the whole world. He was an ex-sheep herder. And he watched me and protected me. And Corey was, unfortunately, a pup who had been abused. And so she was
I found my people.
a little, you know, scared and jumpy. And then, am I on the right thing? Thank you for that follow, by the way. Welcome in. I went by Momo. Baby. And then I had my bunny Fluffy, and then I had a guinea pig named Coco and a dog named Rocky, and then Cooper and Coda were our other dogs. And I had 2 hamsters later on, like when I was a teenager, and I mean different times, and they were Peanut and Stitch. So, we got a good amount done today. We got 16 rows on two pieces. So, we're almost... If I do one more row, I'm halfway there. Alright, one more row. One more. And then we'll go. Oops. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow though at 3 o'clock Eastern. We go until about 6
I'm an
o'clock.
arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Sleeping. Thank you for the 49 months. That's a lot of months. I appreciate you. Let me know what number you would like me to erase and what color for your paper star. We have all the colors of the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, brown, black, white. Wait, did I just do one for you? Because the other day, weren't you here and you were like, wait, sorry, my brother or someone was on the phone? 10 in pink? Okay. Dang! Time moves really freaking fast. I swear that just happened. I wasn't even. Oh, why are you lagging? Oh, I gotcha. So, like, you had came in and it was like, you can share it. Got it. I've done that before. I've done that. All right, and you said pink? Pink. Okay, put that there. Oh, I have 2 pinks. I don't need to. Well, thank you so much for both your resubs. Sleeping. No, okay. Ah, no worries, Emily. See you later. Oh, I guess the neighbors turned their back light on. Okay, it's better now. Not that we can see any animals right now. The burbs are all in bed. Although my favorite thing has been that the cat, like seeing the cats come. Because like Birch and Abrams both walk on the path. Like they walk right past the camera. And then up the back step for their meal. And I'm like, so polite. Not walking on the grass. Anyway, there's Sleeping Star. And into the jar. Thank you for your resub. Neighbor's cat doesn't like walking on the grass. I survived the grocery store. Nice. Congratulations. I'm all out of bagels, so I should probably go to the grocery store and pick up some more. That's been my breakfast hyperfixation food for a while. Benagles. I love that typo so much. Benagles. It's like when we make up words sometimes on Words on Stream, and like there's just one that tickles something in my brain, and I'm like, oh my god, I love this made up word that we just invented. Oops. Oh my gosh. Stay on the hook. Oh no, Elf, I hate that for you. I love the made up words. They're good. Some of them are really good. Having to eat a food that you don't want to eat is just the worst. I lived in New York. Okay. And now, yeah, my mom makes up a lot of words. Combining words and things like that. Okay. There we go. We're halfway done. We're halfway gone, 'cause I'm on my way. All right. Save that. Close that. Let me... Where did Twitch go? Let's see who's online that we could possibly go and say hello to today. Thank you all for keeping me company today. I really do appreciate it. I know that there are lots of places that you can spend some time. And so, you know, hanging out here with me for any part of it really means a lot. I hope that you have a really great rest of your time zone, wherever you're at. Remember, friends, to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and to other people. Remember, you are loved, and I will see you all tomorrow for cross-stitching. Couldn't think of it. Evidently we might be getting some snow. So, I don't know. You know what? The other day we got raided by sharp balloons. I say that we go back and say hello to them. If you have not been there before, you're in for a treat. They do amazing balloon art, and so we should go and say hello. All right, let's go on this raid. First raid call is if you're a subscriber, and the second one is if you're a follower. As Sleeping and I both do it at the same time. Let's go say hi, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.